Hi Leo, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. This is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your reading for April 2019. Let's get right into it and see what your overall energy is going to be for the month of April 2019. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm seeing a lot of you guys are going through a transformation. You also may be finding clarity with something. Releasing some subconscious fears, and you're receiving a lot of intuitive communication at this time. For those of you who have been struggling with some type of situation, whatever it might be, I'm seeing a winter's end. So where there's been a storm, things are calming down, okay? So we have two cards that wanted to come out for you. We have Purification, Fire, the Bare Essentials, the Naked Truth, Wholeness. We have Flame Tree, the start of something new, okay? As an underlying energy, we have the Message, which is beautiful. This is positive news and a positive outcome, okay? So these are both fire energies, Leo, okay, which you are fire energy, and then we're in Aries season. So Gemini also had this card, Purification of Fire. Some of you could have some Gemini heavy in your chart, be dealing with the Gemini, or this could be Aries season, pushing its fire there. So let's take another card though to look deeper into this energy here. But this is about seeing things for what they are, getting down to the nitty-gritty of things, okay? For some of you, again, like fire burns, right? So walking through the fire, right? Just like a storm, walking through the fire, but coming out on top with positive news, with a positive outcome, and this new beginning, Flame Tree, the start of something new, something you're going to be passionate about, okay? I'm seeing courage, so it's like pull that Leo courage out, the lion's courage there, to walk through that fire, because on the other end of that fire is the start of something new here for you. Okay, I asked Spirit to tell me more about this energy, and we have finances, okay? So for a lot of you all, you may have been going through a tough time with your finances, okay? And part of that was to purify you. Okay, I just saw the number 311 as I said that. So look that up in regards to your finances. 311, angel number, okay? So some of you guys might have been having a very difficult time lately, or for a while, with your finances, okay? And this could have been some type of purification for you. Sometimes difficult things we go through are to purify us in some type of way, but you're coming through the fire again and coming to this new beginning. Now, interesting as an underlying energy here, Spirit would like to tell some of you that you are gracefully aging, so congratulations on that. I'm also seeing self-employment for a lot of you, and a windfall of money coming through for any of you guys who are interested in becoming self-employed, or you recently did become self-employed, okay? It looks good there. Okay, I just got a message for someone that you have a business where you want to do like aesthetics or like cosmetology. I think it's called aesthetics, esthetician, I believe, where you work with the skin. Something in regards to that self-employment. That's for someone. If that's you, it looks good. There's a positive outcome to that if you want to get into your own business, some type of skincare business. let's get into the tarot, and we're going to look and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about there, okay, Leo? Today is Sunday. It's your day. I like to do readings for you guys on Sundays because that's your day. Spirit. 7 of Cups, okay? Now, this could be you feeling like something is too good to be true, okay? It is a card about fantasy, illusion, a card about not knowing what to do, okay? So for those of you who you don't know what to do, okay? You're like very confused about something. There's clarity coming in for you, especially for those of you who have had a divorce or some type of situation within the family where there's been a family breakdown, or you just feel so much loss, okay, like emotionally, so much has been lost. There's clarity coming in there for you. There's also, okay, in regards to your finances, all right, where there's been so much loss and it's really affected the family. Again, there's something new for you, and for a lot of you guys, that's self-employment. That's going to have to do with self-employment. Now, in regards to your finances also, Leo, I'm seeing that you're going to be looking at things from a new perspective as well, with this Ace of Swords out next, okay? Coming right underneath the finances. You have the 10 of Cups there in reverse coming underneath that flame tree with the start of something new, okay? So for those of you who have had all that loss in some way, something new there for you. And again, you were purified. You had to walk through this fire. That's like fire, right? That type of energy. It's a cup card, but what I'm saying is it's like being burned in the fire. It's hell to be going through this type of energy, the 10 of Cups in reverse, okay? So yes, a new way of looking at finances, okay? You may be being more frugal, more careful, or planting your investments more carefully, looking at money, for example, from a different perspective, like I'm abundant. If you always think about scarcity, you block abundance from coming in. So now we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, this is a card about work, putting in the work. So for some of you, you think that something can't work. I see that here, that, you think it's just an illusion that something could work, but it can't. Okay, listen, I'm like, tell me about this 7 of Cups, because the 7 of Cups, again, can be about illusion. It can be about someone blowing smoke up your ass, okay? But look, you've got the 6 of Pentacles here. So I feel like what I just said a minute ago is what's going on, where you think that something is too good to be true. But Spirit with the 6 of Pentacles is saying, look, I'm going to give you what you need. And things are going to balance out for you, okay? Do you see, too, I'm looking at that basket. See, she's got a basket full of fruit. And you see that bird coming down right there? The birds are picking the berries from the top of the tree and bringing it down into her basket, okay? She's doing the work here, picking the berries or whatever these are from the tree, putting them in the basket. But it's not just her doing the work. It's also Spirit, see, helping her do the work there. So where you think that something can't happen, Leo, it really looks like with the 8 of Pentacles mirroring that 7 of Cups that it can. It's just about you putting the work into it, okay? Okay, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is all about finance for a lot of you guys, all right? Seven of Pentacles now coming underneath the Seven of Cups. 7, 7. Okay, 7 and 7. 7, a very lucky number, very spiritual number. So look at her. She's chilling back. Now she picked the berries. Now she's hanging out. See? She's hanging out with her little harvest there, okay? Because she put in the work, and she also allowed Spirit to help her. She believed that Spirit was going to help her, that her guides and her angels were going to help her along the way. And now she's reaping the harvest, okay, from the seeds of intention that she planted. That's beautiful. We have the World card in reverse. This is coming underneath the Ace of Swords, okay? So, I see the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck at this point, so I feel that there's been some conflict, possibly some type of betrayal, definitely conflict, okay? Too many cards there. So, with the World card in reverse, we could be afraid to, go out into the world, to move forward into the next cycle of our lives, because with the start of something new, that means, and see, that's coming under the Ten of Cups in reverse. So with the start of something new, more than likely something else ended, right? So you may be afraid, because I'm seeing the Ten of Cups here right there. See, like that? The Ten of Cups and then the World card there. So some of you, Leo, could be worried because of what happened here with the Ten of Cups in reverse, with all that loss, with so many cups being spilled. Afraid to move into this new cycle, into this new beginning. But the great thing about that is it's coming underneath the clarity, okay? It's coming underneath that Ace of Swords. So you guys are going to be all right. You're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to look at things from a new perspective. Really, honestly, I know that there's been some loss here for you guys, and a lot of you are feeling very nostalgic, possibly thinking about the memories, but all the other cards around it look really good. Now you have you coming out there with the sun. Beautiful. In the upright. That sun is shining so bright. There's those butterflies there. I'm thinking about transformation. And I'm seeing that horse. Thinking about you getting back up on your horse. Okay. You see your kid there, your baby, your children. Everything's going to be all right. This is coming right underneath the Ten of Cups in reverse. Leo, everything's going to be okay. You're strong. You're in your own element, okay? Look, right underneath the flame tree, okay? There's going to be a total transformation here, and soon you're going to be able to see that with the Ace of Swords, okay? Everything's going to work out with that Eight of Pentacles and that Sun. You have the Moon card here in reverse. This is coming underneath the Eight of Pentacles now. So for a lot of you, you're releasing those subconscious fears. I just talked about that when I cut that deck there. This has a lot to do, the moon has a lot to do about your subconscious fears. But in the reverse, it's like you guys are really releasing those fears and putting your seeds of intention out there, working on them. And again, it's not too good to be true. It really isn't. A lot of you with the Ten of Cups in reverse, let's say there was a breakup, a divorce, just a lot of unhappiness on the home front, or within your heart. I'm seeing that between the clarity and the work that you're doing on yourself, I'm seeing it's like you're working to, change your perspective, or Spirit is bringing in a new perspective. And it's like you're working on yourself with the clarity that you're going to be finding. Okay, and there's that Five of Swords. You know, I asked why is the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's that Five of Swords. You see that? Someone's done that to her. He's done it, and he doesn't even care about what he's done. You know? So, someone has stabbed you in your back. Someone has really hurt you. But, I'm seeing that there's no need for you to worry. That person's very emotionally immature as well, guys. Okay? You've got the Queen of Cups in reverse here. So someone could be very overly emotional, all right, in regards to that conflict. And for those of you who, I see the Ten of Swords there. For those of you who have like this lack of clarity, not knowing what to do, being afraid to move forward and allow a cycle to complete. With the Queen of Cups there in reverse, I feel like it's because you're just being too emotional about it. There's no other way for me to put that. There may be a need to kind of get out of your emotions a little bit. Now you have the Emperor here, you know, as we talk about getting out of the emotions. The Emperor, okay, again, Aries season, lots of fire here. Aries season, okay, Aries is about the self, okay? It's about autonomy, the self. So a lot of you all may be thinking of yourself now. This is about standing in your own power as the emperor of your own life, taking control of your own life, okay? But in regards to, you know, the Queen of Cups, I feel like it's saying, and this is at the center of your reading now, this clarity, this Ace of Swords. Some of you might have had to cut someone out in some way, in some type of relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic, but standing in your power, okay, with the Emperor. And it's coming right over that Five of Swords, okay, and it's coming right over the Sun. So it's you standing in that energy and using the authority, using your authority where you need to use the authority, where you need to make the cuts at, okay, financially, where you need to make the cuts at financially, okay, to come out on the up and up, where you need to make the cuts with the Five of Swords energy, where someone, you know, has been sticking swords in your back. That's strength, that's power, that's authority. The Sun coming out when you're able to stand in that authority, to stand in that power. This could be Aries season pushing you, okay? Mars, energy. Aries, that fire pushing you to go to the next cycle of something new here. Pushing you to stand up for yourself, where there's that person sticking swords in your back. Stand up for yourself. Pushing you towards this Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Coming right over the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Sun card, the Moon in reverse, facing those subconscious spheres, picking up this Ace of Pentacles. Now keep on working, Leo. Keep on working, okay? The Sun there is speaking to me of your courage. Pull that courage out of your heart there and continue to work on what you've been working on, especially for those of you looking to become self-employed, because it might take a while for you to get there with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? But don't give up, because the Sun's going to come out. Just face your fears and keep on working. I've got the, goodness, okay. I have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and I also have the Tower card here that flipped over, okay? So what that tells me, Leo, is that this Knight of Cups, this is the person who I know that this is the person who has put the swords in your back, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This Knight of Cups is where you know, someone may have made, for example, an offer of love, for example, and you thought it was great when it started, but as you got into it, you saw that things were just not the way that you expected them to be, okay? First, sometimes this can be someone leading you on, okay? Or very, someone who is not, who has like commitment issues, okay? Or intimacy issues, all right? Especially for those of you dealing with an Aries or dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who may be a female. Or even a male who is so petty with his emotions that it's almost like he's emotional, like in the way that a female would be, you know, emotional. Now, with this Knight of Cups in reverse, you're going to find clarity over that because that's coming right underneath that Ace of Swords. You're going to find clarity. You're going to be able to make that cut when you come into this Emperor power. This Emperor, I really feel, is you. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries, but I truly feel that it's you. It's you taking control of your own life and just being so powerful right now. Even in the midst of the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords, you know, conflict, loss, so powerful, so strong. But really needing to pull that strength to allow that cycle to end and to cut whatever you need to cut out or whoever you need to cut out. We have the Tower next. Okay. When this person sees you, whatever the situation is, asserting your power, this may create a Tower moment. Okay. The Tower moment may have already happened. Okay, which was that where that conflict in this Ten of Cups in reverse, the loss came in at. That Tower moment could have very well happened already. But you asserting yourself in this situation could also cause a Tower moment. But remember that the Tower is not just about disaster. It's not disaster for the hell of disaster. It's disaster. You see, this is standing. 1 second. Sorry about that, Leo. Okay, so remember that the Tower is not just about something to be destroyed for the heck of something being destroyed. It is to rebuild something which with a much firmer foundation, something better. All right, and what is better that's being rebuilt here is the Ace of Pentacles. See, something that has longevity. We're destroying something that isn't stable to pick up and build something. See, the Ace of Pentacles is definitely about building because it isn't something that just comes really fast. All right, it takes time to build that, and you're working towards that with that Eight of Pentacles. So it's being deconstructed in order to rebuild something that's stable, which is that Ace of Pentacles and has longevity. Okay, and a reconstruction of your own self coming over that Sun card, which that's your card, Leo. A whole reconstruction and transformation of you, yourself. You becoming stable. Not just your finances, you as a person with this transformation, with this Tower, okay? The bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. I get really emotional for you guys when I see that. Okay, just so much sadness, crying over what's happened. But remember, you see those 2 cups there, sparkling there? Okay? Spirit's got something else. Just turn around. Turn around. You walked through that fire and you weren't able to manifest something. Okay, possibly. Some of you guys could have been being manipulated in some way with this Magician card. Okay? By that Knight of Cups in reverse. This is the Magician in reverse. You either weren't able to manifest something, or you know, things didn't manifest the way you planned them to, or you were being manipulated in some way. But I see you here emotionally unfulfilled with the 8 of Cups, okay? And walking away. 6 of Swords, very difficult. Walking away from something, all right? Some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo coming up in a reverse. If you were isolating yourself, some of you may be isolating yourself. You know, it's okay to come out now. It's okay to come out that isolation now. All right, you may have done a whole lot of introspection, and that's where you got this clarity from, because you did so much introspection. It's time to come, you know, you may need to do some introspection if you haven't. All right, the 2 of Wands in reverse, to go within to find your direction after walking away. Do the introspection needed. But here, look at this, beautiful. You've got the Strength card here. That's your card. Strength card, that's your card. The Sun and the Strength card. You're strong. What did I tell you? All right, and there's wish fulfillment coming to you, okay? For those of you who are dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio with the King of Cups in reverse, or just whatever their sign is, they may be emotionally unavailable, okay? And there's a need to you could also be taking on this energy where there's wish fulfillment here for you, but you're not emotionally available for it. Someone's definitely emotionally unavailable. These energies are interchangeable. There's a need to allow healing there, okay? To let healing take place. Because it's like we're in limbo about something, okay? And a lot of the reason that there's that limbo there is because of the nostalgic thinking, okay? The memories that are coming up, okay? Making it hard to move away. All right, let's take you a card of advice. This is going to be your clarifier and your advice. This is your last card out, okay? The Book of Changes, as I open up the deck, and the Empress. I just saw the Empress too. That was the last card I looked at the bottom of the deck. So you are taking on this Empress energy, Leo, which is beautiful. The Empress energy is so graceful. She's all of the queens. She's the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of Wands. She is the Queen of, what did we miss? Pentacles. She's every queen. She's very graceful, okay, very nurturing, and she's able to manifest whatever she would like to manifest. That's why she's pregnant, okay? She shows up pregnant. Lots of changes with card 14 here. That's going to be 5. And then you have 5 of Cups. So 2 5s, lots of changes, challenges, okay? But the 3 with card 30, this 3 is all about wish fulfillment, and I believe it comes back to 1. So a new beginning. Card 28 at the bottom of this deck is going to be 10, okay? Completion of a cycle. But a lot of you are afraid to move forward. You don't have to be afraid. Not only are you the lion, but you are the emperor. The lion is the emperor of the jungle, right? There we go. We have Sweeping Sister Willow. This is now card 31. So a progression of energy. Card 30, card 31. Let's read it. This is your advice and clarifier. And now I've got card 19 at the bottom of the deck, which is going to be 10 again. 10 and 10, 30, 31, 5 and 5. changes, challenges, cycles completing, new ones beginning. That's what those numbers mean. All right, let's read your advice and your clarifier. Sweeping Sister Willow gently brings you healing for forgiveness and release of old pain now. Let her branches gracefully sweep any sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing sadness and healing of forgiveness is the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to give it to yourself with the help of Kuan Yin. To give it to yourself by purifying yourself through that fire as well. Forgiveness is a way to raise your vibration by shedding old energies that drain you and prevent you from having all your power available to you now. It is a chance to free yourself from suffering and empower yourself. Empower yourself with the Emperor. Sweeping Sister Willow guides you to forgive others and yourself abundantly and freely now. You may be very aware of your own need for forgiveness, or this may come as a surprise to you, in which case, be open to hearing the truth of who or what needs to be forgiven and released from Willow Mother from deep within your own heart. It may be a small incident from when you were a child, or a significant experience that you have just put to one side in an effort to carry on with your life. This approach has been admirable, and yet there is always a time to confront, forgive, and move on, not just in mind, but genuinely in the body. This oracle indicates that you are in process of forgiving others, and that you also need to remember to forgive yourself for being human and needing to learn and grow, just like everyone else. You do not have to be perfect, and sometimes it is in forgiving ourselves that we become most able to forgive others too. We suffer less from harsh judgments, which do not feel good for our heart and drain our soul forces. Instead, we experience more kindness, sweet nurturing from Sweeping Sister Willow, Kuan Yin, and her form of forgiveness and healing, and enjoy more peace of mind. Forgiveness is a powerful spiritual practice that helps you disconnect your energetic circuits from people, places, situations, and memories that can drain your power from the present moment and slow down your spiritual growth and the physical manifestation of your heart's desire and soul purpose. At present, you are growing spiritually, and you need your power in the present moment to fuel your process. Like surfing a wave, you are about to be lifted. So forgive with sincerity and wisdom, and know that this doesn't mean you are permitting future abuse. It means you are ready to have your power in the present moment. You have compassion and allow the universe to direct the learning of every being on this planet. You let go of thoughts of revenge and you free yourself from the past. Okay, that really, yes, I told you. You're powerful, powerful, powerful. You're very strong, okay? As the Emperor, as the Lion, all right? It takes strength to forgive. I feel very emotional for you guys right now because I feel like you've been really, really, really hurt. I know you are because the Five of Cups is here. You're strong. It takes strength to forgive, but it's for you. It's for you, and you can do it because in doing so, like it said, you're going to open yourself up to that Nine of Cups, okay? So these are the messages, and look at, you know what? The bottom of the deck is Mother of Mercy. Sometimes we've got to be compassionate and merciful to ourselves, and sometimes we have to have mercy on other people. You know, sometimes people, a lot of times, yes, they hurt us, but look, purification through the fire, right? Going through things. The Emperor has on battle gear because he's been through the battle, and that's why he is as spiritually wise as he is, because he's been through the battle, Leo, and he's come out on top because of that, all right? And he's come out stronger. So just know, it's like sometimes people, that's what I was going to say, sometimes people are put into your life to cause problems, to hurt you. Spirit doesn't want you to be hurt, but Spirit sometimes needs you to dig deeper within yourself. And a lot of times that deeper digging comes through some type of pain and adversity. You are not going to be the emperor without it, okay? So these are the messages that I have for you, Leo. I hope this resonated, and I'm wishing you healing, okay? Just know you're going to have a breakthrough here, okay? And that it's not too good to be true that things are turning in your favor. They are, okay? Keep being strong. I love you guys. Bye.